Good evening, you're watching The Buck Stops Here and I'm Barkha Dutt. On the program this evening, Salman Rushdie grabbed headlines yet again. First, with his visit to India, as promised to NDTV in fact, and then with his comments at the India Today conclave. Comments in which he ridiculed Pakistani cricketer turned politician Imran Khan for dropping out of the India Today conclave because Rushdie was there. Rushdie hit out at Imran Khan, calling him a dictator in waiting. But now, Imran Khan is hitting back. And it's a veritable clash of the titans in the Indian subcontinent. Imran Khan, in an interview to The Buck Stops Here, has described Salman Rushdie to be a small man. Remember, Rushdie even compared Imran Khan to Muammar Gaddafi, calling him a better-looking version of the dictator. On the program today, we'll be speaking exclusively to Imran Khan as he hits back. These two big names in their own spaces, raising the temperature of the debate. Imran Khan speaking to us earlier, our newsmaker on The Buck Stops Here. Imran, thank you so much for your time on The Buck Stops Here. Pleasure as always to have you on the program. Now, of course, you don't need me to tell you the things that Salman Rushdie said about you at the India Today conclave, a conclave from which you dropped out because he was there. Now, he compared you with Gaddafi. He said that your decision represented a kind of intolerance. He called you a dictator in waiting. Are you stung by these comments?
You know, Barkha, there are people whose views I respect, and maybe I would worry about what they say to me, about me. But Salman Rushdie is someone I couldn't care what he says. Because, Barkha, he's someone who has caused so much pain to over 1 billion people in this universe. Someone who is, who knew the impact of what he did. You see, I can understand Westerners. In the West, people don't understand how we treat our Prophet, peace be upon him, how we treat our holy book, the Quran, how we treat religion in the West, because they have a completely different attitude to religion. But Muslims live their religion. And the way they react to especially our Prophet, peace be upon him, and the holy Quran, Salman Rushdie would have known about it, because he's someone who grew up in a Muslim household. So therefore, the fact that, he wrote the book and caused so much pain, there was no way I was ever going to be on the same platform as him. And so whatever remarks he made about me, I mean, some of them are extremely petty. I sort of, whatever little I thought maybe this guy's got a brain and he's supposed to be an intellectual, it just reflected on the mindset of a small man. But frankly, it doesn't matter to me what he says. The fact is, I was never going to share a platform with him.